Few musical entertainers have lived a life as full and as influential as Ringo Starr. As a drummer for the Beatles, the most iconic band in history, Ringo didn't just keep the beat. He helped redefine the sound and the spirit of modern music. Often the most underestimated member of the Fab Four, Ringo's charm, humility, and unique talent have endured over 6 decades. As he turned 85 in 2025, Ringo remains a cultural touchstone, traveling the world with his all-star band, spreading his mantra of peace and love, and showing no signs of slowing down. Welcome to That's Life, I Swear. This podcast is about life's happenings in this world that conjure up such words as intriguing, frightening, life-changing, inspiring, and more. I'm Rick Barron, your host. That said, here's the rest of this story. Richard Starkey, known to the world as Ringo Starr, stands as one of the most beloved and enduring figures in popular music history. As the drummer for the Beatles, he helped shape the sound of a generation, and as a solo artist, he has continued to spread joy and music for over 60 years. Ringo remains as vibrant and creative as ever, personifying the peace and love philosophy that has defined his later years. Born on July 7, 1940 in Liverpool's Dingle district, Richard Starkey faced significant challenges from an early age. His father, Richard Starkey Sr., abandoned the family when Ringo was just 3 years old, leaving his mother, Elsie, to raise him alone. The family lived in poverty and young Richard's health was fragile. He suffered from enormous illnesses throughout his childhood, including a life-threatening bout of peritonitis at the age of 6 that kept him hospitalized for months. Despite these hardships, music became Ringo's refuge. His interest in drumming began during his hospital stay when he was given a drum as a therapeutic tool. Later, his stepfather, Harry Graves, whom his mother married when Ringo was 12, encouraged his musical interest by buying him his first drum set. This simple act would prove to be one of the most consequential purchases in musical history. Ringo's former education suffered due to his frequent illnesses, and he left school at the age of 15 to work various jobs, including as a railroad apprentice and later on a ferry boat. However, his passion for music never vanished. In his late teens, he formed his first band, the Eddie Clayton Skiffle Group, and later joined Rory Storm and the Hurricanes, one of Liverpool's most popular bands in the early 1960s. It was during this time with Rory Storm and the Hurricanes that Richard Starkey became Ringo Starr, a stage name derived from the rings he wore on his fingers and his surname. The band played frequently at the Cavern Club and other Liverpool venues, where they shared the stage with up-and-coming groups like the Beatles. Ringo's path to Beatles immortality began in August of 1992 when he replaced Pete Best as the band's drummer. The decision made by John Lennon, Paul McCartney, and George Harrison was both musical and practical. You see, they needed a drummer who could keep up with their increasingly sophisticated sound and their growing ambitions. The transition wasn't entirely smooth. Some fans were initially hostile to the change, with Pete Best Forever, Ringo Never graffiti appearing around Liverpool walls. However, Ringo's unique drumming style quickly won over audiences. Unlike many drummers of the era who played with flash and complexity, Ringo's approach was deceptively simple but profoundly effective. His left-handed playing on a right-handed drum set created a distinctive sound, and his use of tom-toms and creative skills became integral to the Beatles' sonic identity. Songs like Come Together, Rain, and A Day in a Life showcased Ringo's ability to provide exactly what each song needed. Never too much, never too little. His drumming on Tomorrow Never Knows helped create one of the most revolutionary sounds in popular music, while his work on The End from Abbey Road demonstrated his technical skills when the moment called for it. Beyond his musical contributions, Ringo's personality was crucial to the Beatles' chemistry. His humor, humility, and easygoing nature helped balance the sometimes intense dynamics between Lennon, McCartney, and Harrison. He was often the peacemaker during conflicts and provided a stabilizing influence as the band navigated the pressures of unprecedented fame. The Beatles' success was very fast and transformative. From their first hit, Love Me Do, in 1962 to their final album, Let It Be, in 1970, they revolutionized popular music and culture. Ringo was part of this transformation, contributing to albums that are still considered among the greatest ever made. Please Please Me, A Hard Day's Night, Rubber Soul, Revolver, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, The White Album, and Abbey Road. When the Beatles disbanded in 1970, many wondered if Ringo could succeed as a solo artist. The answer came quickly and definitively. His first solo album, Sentimental Journey, in 1970, was a collection of pre-rock standards that showcased his love for the American songbook. While it surprised some fans, it revealed the breadth of his musical interests and his creative and genuine vocal abilities. However, it was his second album, Bukus of Blues, in 1970, that demonstrated his artistic ambitions. Recorded in Nashville with legendary producer Peter Drake, it was a full-fledged country album that earned critical acclaim and showed Ringo's versatility. This early exploration of country music would prove to be a lasting passion, as evidenced by his recent work on another country album as he entered his 85th year. Ringo's biggest commercial success as a solo artist came with Ringo, 1973, an album that featured contributions from all three of his former Beatles bandmates. Though not on the same tracks, the album produced his single hits, including It Don't Come Easy, Photograph, co-written with George Harrison, and You're 16, which reached number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Throughout the 1970s, Ringo continued to release albums and singles. Some were successful than others. His 1974 album, Goodnight Vienna, included the hit Only You, and he maintained a presence on the charts throughout the decade. However, the late 1970s and early 1980s were very challenging periods for Ringo. His changing musical tastes and personal struggles affected his career trajectory. One of Ringo's most enduring and successful post-Beatles ventures has been his all-star band, which he formed in 1989. The concept was brilliant in its simplicity, bringing together established musical artists from various successful bands to perform the individual hits and the Beatles classics. The rotating lineup has included luminaries such as Joe Walsh, Burton Cummings, Todd Rundgren, and Peter Frampton, and many others. The All-Star Band serves multiple purposes. It allows Ringo to tour regularly, performing both his solo material and Beatles songs, while giving his bandmates a platform to celebrate their own musical legacies. The camaraderie and mutual respect among the musical artists is genuine, creating concerts that feel more like celebrations than performances. As of 2025, Ringo continues to tour with various incarnations of the All-Star Band, demonstrating remarkable energy and enthusiasm for a man who celebrated his 85th birthday in July of 2025. Recent reports note that he is still full of energy, and he is traveling and entertaining crowds. Plus, he looks more like he's in his 60s than in his 80s. Perhaps no aspect of Ringo's later career has been more defining than his peace and love philosophy. Since 2008, Ringo has invited people everywhere to pause at 12 noon local time to say, think, or post peace and love as a collective moment of global unity. This tradition has become a worldwide phenomenon, with fans and celebrities alike participating in the annual July 7th celebration. The peace and love message isn't just a marketing slogan for Ringo. It represents a genuine worldview that he has embraced and promoted throughout his later years. His optimistic outlook, combined with his natural humor and warmth, has made him a beloved figure across many generations. Now, while music remains central to Ringo's life, his interests and passions extend far beyond the recording studio and concert stage. He has been a devoted photographer for decades, documenting his life and travels with the Beatles and beyond. His photographs have been exhibited in galleries worldwide and compiled into several books, offering intimate glimpses into rock and roll history. Ringo has also tried his hand at acting, appearing in films such as Caveman in 1981, where he met his future wife, Barbara Bach. His acting career, while not as celebrated as his musical achievements, demonstrates his willingness to explore different creative outlets and challenge himself artistically. Art has become another significant passion in Ringo's life. His paintings and artwork, characterized by bright colors and whimsical themes, reflect his optimistic personality and creative spirit. His art has been exhibited internationally and has found a dedicated following among collectors and fans. Family has always been important to Ringo. He has been married to actress and model Barbara Bach since 1981, and their relationship has been a source of stability and happiness. He has 3 children from his first marriage to Maureen Cox, Zach, Jason, and Lee, and has embraced his role as a grandfather with high enthusiasm. As Ringo entered his 85th year, he shows no signs of slowing down. Recent interviews reveal that Starr is not slowing down anytime soon, as he plans to do more music, wants to do another country album. This return to country music represents a full circle moment for an artist who explored the genre successfully in his earlier solo career. When asked about his age, Ringo maintains a very youthful outlook, saying, "Hey, I'm 24 in my head, and life is great." This perspective helps explain his continued vitality and creativity. He continues to tour with the All-Star Band, delighting audiences with his energy and his skill in music. The recent celebration of his 85th birthday was typical of Ringo's approach to life: inclusive, joyful, and filled with music. The celebration included support from T-Bone Burnett, Jackson Browne, Lucius, Fred Emerson, and others, demonstrating the respect and affection he continues to command from fellow musical artists across generations. Ringo Starr's influence on popular music just cannot be overstated. As the drummer for the Beatles, he helped create the template for rock drumming that countless musical artists have followed. His style, economical, musical, and always in service of the song, has influenced generations of drummers. His approach to fame and success have been equally influential. Unlike many rock stars, Ringo has maintained his humility and sense of humor throughout his career. He has weathered the ups and downs of the music industry with grace, always maintaining his essential humanity and connection to his fans. The peace and love message that has defined his later years represents more than just a catchphrase. You see, it embodies a philosophy of optimism and unity that resonates in an increasingly divided world. His annual birthday celebrations have become global events that bring people together in a shared moment of positivity. From his humble beginnings in Liverpool's Dingle district to his status as one of the most recognizable musical artists in the world, Ringo Starr's journey has been absolutely remarkable. His contributions to the Beatles alone would secure his place in musical history, but his solo career, his all-star band, and his promotion of peace and love have created a legacy that extends far beyond any single achievement. Ringo Starr is one of resilience, creativity, and the power of music to bring joy to people's lives. His continued energy and enthusiasm serve as an inspiration to fans and musical artists alike, proving that age is just a number when you're doing what you love. As he looks towards the future, working on new music and spreading his message of peace and love, Ringo Starr remains exactly what he has always been, a beacon of joy in the world of popular music. The man who once sang, "I get by with a little help from my friends," has spent a lifetime helping others get by with his music, his humor, and his unwavering optimism. At 85, Ringo Starr is not just surviving, he's thriving, and the world is better for it. So what can we take from this story? What's the takeaway? Ringo Starr's life shows that you can be quietly powerful, creatively fulfilled, and globally influential without losing your humanity. His story proves that. You don't need to be the loudest voice to make the deepest impact. Steady rhythm, gratitude, reinvention, and kindness can carry a lifetime. Well, there you go, my friends. That's life, I swear. For further information regarding the material covered in this episode, I invite you to visit my website, which can be found on Apple Podcasts, for show notes and the episode transcript. As always, I thank you for the privilege of you listening and your interest. Be sure to subscribe here or wherever you listen to podcasts so you don't miss an episode. And we'll see you soon.